Now, here comes Norm Macdonald.
Oh, thanks. How you guys doing, all right? The weirdest show I ever saw. You ever see a dating game? That's a weird show. The prize on the dating game, another contestant. Talk about cheap, you know, they chuck you somebody else. And they always do the same thing on the dating game. They get a beautiful girl, match her up with three big geeks, you know? Last week they had a guy, I was like a crazy guy, loony bin, psycho, wingnut, crazy guy. You can tell by the way they introduce him. You know, they go, bachelor number 2 is a shadowy, lurking character. From no fixed address, please welcome. Guy comes shambling into the studio, well-thumbed copy of Catcher in the Rye sticking out of his back pocket area. And then they made the girls ask those questions. They always be laced with sexual innuendo, you know. Girl got to go, bachelor number 2, if I were a popsicle... What would you do to me then? What? That's what it says on the card here, something about a popsicle. And then the guy goes, well, if you were a popsicle, huh? Well, first of all, I guess I'd take your wrapper off. If you know what I mean. Then I'd grab a hold of your sticks. If you know what I mean. Then I'd press you against the counter till you're broken too. Put half you in the freezer till later. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm getting at there? Crazy guy that turned out to be. Yeah, but everything's expensive, isn't it? Oh, man, I wanted to buy this dog. You should have seen this dog. This guy wanted to sell me a dog in the store. It was $600, this dog. Can you believe it? $600 for a dog? Oh, man. I was looking to pay, you know, a buck. I just wanted a bargain dog, a nice discount dog, a cheap, off-the-rack kind of dog, any kind of... Show me to your bin of dogs, my good man, I said to the guy. But this guy says, no, he says, why don't you buy this dog? He says, it's $600, this dog, but he says, this dog is a pit bull. He says, this dog will protect your valuables. You know, and I don't even have anything very valuable, you know. I buy the pit bull, that would be the most valuable thing I have. I'd have to buy something to protect it then, you know. Be out shopping for wolverines the next day there. Show me something in a timber wolf if you could. No, you don't want a dog like that. I want a dog do things for me, you know. Fetch my slippers and things like that. You know, Pitbull won't do that. I say, hey, Pitbull, fetch my slippers. You know, Pitbull will go, I could kill you, pal. I'm a pit bull. Don't you read the papers or anything? I don't fetch slippers. I fetch people. That's all I could fetch you a guy. That's the best I could do. Maybe be wearing some slippers. How about I bump a guy off around bedtime? How about that? You go all right then. Fair enough. Boy, those dogs will kill you fast too, man. Just they rip your throat out. That's what a pit bull does. It goes, ha! Rips your throat out, and you die. And you die before he hits you. Dog be in midair, you go, I think I'll have a heart attack. When I was a kid, it was a Doberman. That was a mean dog when I was a kid. And they'd rip your throat out too, but they'd give you a little, you know, head start. Doberman see you on the street. Go, hey, your house over there? Okay. So you don't even see Dobermans around anymore. You know that because pit bulls have all the work now. They're the big dog. Dobermans, once in a while you see them on a street corner, you know. It's sad. On a park bench with a frisbee. I used to be somebody, hey. I'm a Doberman, hey. Got a buck? Buck for the Doberman here. Yeah, I don't get those crazy killer dogs. When I buy a dog, I always try to buy a dog that, you know, if he goes berserk, I can take him. I like to be able to beat up my dog if I have to. I got a wiener dog. You know, I got one of those. Wiener dog can't rip your throat out, you know. Unless you're lying down, you know, that'd be about the only way. You'd have to be lying down sleeping, and the wiener dog sneak up late at night, start nibbling at your throat there. Day by daybreak, he's got a hold of a vein, he's pulling out a vein there, you know. When you wake up, oh, get away from me, you wiener dog. What the hell, you think you're a pit bull there or something? You get... Give my vein back there, that's my vein you got there. Worse than wiener dog, give him maybe a hickey, that's about all you got. And that's embarrassing too. Hey, you have a hickey, people see you on the street go, hey, you got a wiener dog over there, huh? Okay, listen, that's the end of my jokes, but thanks a lot, you've been great. See you later there.